Hey everyone, Ryan Chai from Evok Media Group here. Today we're going to dive into 10 reasons why ignoring video marketing could be killing your business. Let's get started. Point number one, let's talk about engagement. Video is an engagement powerhouse. HubSpot tells us through their research that video engagement on digital and social platforms can increase the engagement levels by up to 10 times compared to normal content types like photography. In today's online economy, your brand's voice risks being drowned out by all the other voices online if you're not investing in video. For our next point, I'd like to talk about conversion rates. For example, Forbes ran some research and found that on landing pages of your website, you can increase your conversion rate on your website by up to 80%. That's a staggering number just by adding video. But what it also means in practice is that you're harnessing that video for capturing attention and converting to action. Skipping the video on your website means you're giving up opportunities to connect with your viewers and turn them into customers. The nice thing about doing this on your website is that's automated. Once the video is made, it's done, and it will work for you day in, day out, even while you're sleeping. Okay. The next point, SEO. Yeah, it's a huge buzzword, and I get it. But the reality is SEO has morphed and changed over the years. Today, Google is prioritizing video, so is Meta with Facebook and Instagram. You are about 53 times more likely to rank first on Google with video content as compared to without video content. So if you don't have video, you're potentially sliding down those search rankings, making it harder for your customers to find you. So when we initially started our production company, Evok Media Group, one of the reasons why we named it Evok is because we wanted to evoke certain feelings and emotions that drove customer and consumer behavior on the store shelf or online. That was the whole emphasis behind the naming of this channel and our brand. Psychology today underscores the desire consumers have to be more personally connected with the brands that they buy from. This emotional bond is so important. It can be the difference between a one-time sale and a lifelong customer. We're going to break this down in more videos in the future where we'll show videos that really do well and ads that really do well in converting someone based on emotional connection. Apple's really good at this. Toyota has had some really good ads, and we'll break down why that works psychologically. Without video, building this connection between your consumers and you becomes so much steeper of a climb. So when we talk about other benefits of video, I like to always talk about retention. And when we talk about the message, you can have a really well-crafted message, but if your customer doesn't remember it, it's not as useful. And so there's been a lot of research in this space that indicates that video can help the consumer retain up to 95% of the message that they watch as compared to if they read it. So think about your brand messaging and all the effort you put into that. With text, retention rate plummets. It's super, super low compared to video. If you're not showing video, you're making it really hard for your message to stick. When I'm talking with brands, CPGs, and startups about video marketing, one of the things that we talk a lot about is how it supports your sales efforts. And in many, many ways, it does this. But one of the most important ways is that it can reinforce a consistent explanation of products and services that's automated, right? So imagine having a team of sales professionals that you're training constantly to remember all the speeds and feeds and facts of your product and service. That's a lot. And not every rep is going to be perfect in remembering all the things. Whereas a video can be awesome at explaining your product and service. What does that mean for businesses and especially for startups? It means that your explainer videos can really be your best salesperson. Without video, you could be leaving a lot of your audience in the dark about what you do and how you offer it. Again, it kind of goes back to retention as well. You spend all this time crafting a message and a narrative, and if you don't have an effective way to consistently communicate that, you can lose that through human channels. No diss on sales. I'm a salesperson myself. Okay, so we know that social media and the attention economy are inexorably connected and related. Small business trends found that social videos generate 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. That's an astounding number. That's such a huge difference. That's viral potential. By not leveraging video in the attention economy, you're missing out on a significant opportunity to expand your reach organically. One video is all that it takes to change the trajectory of your business forever. And there are business case studies after business case studies that illustrate this. And so I would invite you to look at how do you leverage social media to win the attention economy battle. Okay, let's talk about emails. They're not dead yet. They're very important. And one of the ways we can improve their click-through rate is through combining video with them. So HubSpot reports that a 200 to 300% improvement in click-through rate happens when you embed or attach a video in the email. This is a pretty stark difference. This could be the difference between an opened email and one that's going to be lost in the inbox. So without that video, your emails might lack that sparkle to engage and then convert your customer. One of the interesting points of data that we've seen is the importance of having subtitles in your video. So when we look at like highlight reels and stories, about 85% of Facebook videos are watched without the sound. And it makes sense. We're often watching videos like that on our commute or in public, and having the sound play can be distracting to the environment around us. Or maybe we just want more privacy on what we're watching or whatever. So this shows kind of the importance of visual storytelling. That means that the content that you're making visually has to maintain engagement through the narrative. Not using video means you're missing out on an audience segment who prefers video, and the data supports that they prefer video, but they also rely on visuals over audio because of maybe accessibility needs, privacy, or environment. So back in 2022, a year ago, there was a report that indicated that they were estimating 82% of the internet traffic online would be video. And if you weren't using video, you were going to be behind the curve. By all measurements, this is happening. So you're at risk of becoming obsolete in a digital-first world. And obsolescence is an incredibly dangerous thing. Now we're faced with a new wave with AI and many other technologies. Video has to be part of the strategy, or you're just going to be crowded out. So there you have it. 10 pretty solid reasons why you should be looking at video marketing in a modern business landscape. It's way more than a trend. If you haven't done it, I'd invite you to try. And if you need help, follow us here, reach out, post a comment below, and we will try and help you. I'm Ryan Chai, helping you unlock the full potential of video marketing, signing off.